trade deadline day. West Coast, depending on which re-air you're watching, you are too. Regardless of where we are on the timeline, though, the biggest piece that could potentially move is Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bucks, for now, superstar, is reportedly ready for a new home after a long saga of is he or is he not requesting a trade. Milwaukee's also willing to wait till the offseason for the right deal. All of this, according to the reporting of one senior NBA insider, Shams Charania, who joins us now. This is a 10-time All-Star, 2-time MVP, Shams. Knowing the price tag will be high, who has the highest potential to land Giannis?
So, Trev, let's start with that price tag. And sources tell me that the Bucks have indicated to rival teams that they want a blue-chip young talent back in return, as well as a surplus of draft picks. So some combination of both of those things. And so I'm told Miami, New York, Golden State, and Minnesota are among the teams with the strongest interest in Antetokounmpo so far in this process. And the Bucks are getting plenty of aggressive offers for Giannis, and they're going to sift through those this week and next week. They are all ears and listening to these offers. They've also informed teams that they are not in a rush. They could take this into next summer. But one thing to keep in mind here, Trevor, is that Giannis will essentially be on an expiring contract next season. He has a player option in 2027. So that means if the Bucks do take this to the offseason, that gives Giannis a little bit more leverage and a little bit more control, dictating exactly where he wants to go, because he's going to be an expiring contract. Any team that wants to trade for him will have to know if he's going to be there long term. They're going to give up the assets necessary for the 10-time All-Star.
Leverage all in the hands of Milwaukee. That is until we find out what exactly they wind up doing. Shams, we appreciate it as always, bro.
All right, Perk is back with us, and a good time to do it, Perk, because we just heard from Shams. T-Wolves, Knicks, Heat, and Warriors each in the mix, but who do you see as the best fit for Giannis?
Well, it's about damn time, right? I've been, over the last couple of months, it's been, all speculation, but now we're here. And I believe that Giannis Antetokounmpo, he needs to look forward to going playing with Anthony Edwards, right? When you talk about a guy that's having a career year right now, that's been to back-to-back conference finals, Anthony Edwards is that dude. Giannis, that's where he needs to go. And it takes two, right? When you look at the assets that the Minnesota Timberwolves have, they have the most attractive eye candy for the Milwaukee Bucks. Because when you trade a generational talent, one of the greatest power forwards of all time, you want to get back the things that you want to make you feel satisfied and not have any regrets.
Yeah, absolutely. The two-time MVP wants to be a two-time NBA champion now. The NBA trade deadline just a week away. We'll see if he can make that happen. February 5th, looking forward to that. Perk, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Appreciate you.
Antetokounmpo could be picking up momentum ahead of the February 5th trade deadline. Shams report Giannis is ready for a new home and the trade deadline or in the offseason as several rival teams make aggressive offers for the Milwaukee Bucks and for him. The franchise is starting to listen. Shams gave an additional background during the report inside the NBA, listing the Knicks, Warrior, Heat, Timberwolves as potential landing spots for Giannis. In September 2020, Giannis says his future lies in Milwaukee and that he wouldn't try to push his way to a new destination. It's not happening. That's not happening. Some see a wall and go another direction. I'll ply through it. We just have to get better as a team, individually, and get back at it next season. He also said, this is what he said after winning a championship. It is easy to go somewhere else and go win a championship with somebody else. It's easy. I could go to a super team, but I just do my part and win a championship. But this is hard, the way I do it, and the way to do it, and the way we did it. F did it. We did it, man. You heard what he said, Joe? We're talking real spicy.
I hear him talking. Hey, didn't he just sign with
I think he did.
I think
didn't he just sign with Rick Paul?
Yeah. So, he ain't gonna. He may not come out per se, Uncle Ocho, and say, he want to be traded. Rich gonna be the bad guy in this.
He already done been the bad guy, so it ain't no problem for him.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hold on, Joe. Joe, didn't I tell y'all he was getting traded a long time ago?
Well, we knew that because we heard the whispers. We just don't know where he's going yet.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm not going to. I don't want to mess up my source. But go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all finish.
You think he going to the Heat?
I'm saying the Heat is in the running. The talks are happening behind closed doors. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to put a package together to get him, because of the package that they're going to put together, we ain't gonna have no goddamn bench.
Y'all may get Ja Morant, Ocho, but y'all ain't gonna get Giannis. I'm with Unc. I think Giannis gonna go to New York.
Ooh, Giannis over there. They cat and Giannis swap.
That's gonna be one of them. And about three first rounders and about first rounders and 3 pick swaps.
Yeah, but I definitely think he finna get out of Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Considering that he done changed agents, Uncle Ocho.
Yeah, you know what that means. Something. The writing on the wall, Joe.
But you see, you have to be careful.
On the
See,
wall.
the thing that I like most about LeBron and Kevin Durant, they don't give a damn what people say. See, Giannis cares about what people say. That's why he's trying to do it this way, because he don't want to be the bad guy. He don't want to be the bad guy. Now, everybody crushed LeBron for leaving Cleveland and going to Miami. Everybody killed Kevin Durant for leaving OKC and going to the Warriors. Each guy believed that they couldn't win a championship there as the roster was currently constructed. So they left, and everybody ripped them. I'm trying to figure out how everybody got on board for Giannis. Because he said he didn't want to be no super team. He said he didn't want to go nowhere. That's what he's saying. I'm just saying what he said. Now, if it's a lie, he told it. Now, what's the difference? If I like you, Joe, whatever you do, I can see no wrong in it. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Joe.
I think, he was a little excited, caught in the moment. They had won a championship. And I think his emotions just kind of got the best of him. You just go to talking and rambling, but you don't know, what your future holds 2-3 years down the line after you win a title, or you playing on this great team, so to speak. It's a lot can happen in a year, man. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to a shakeup in the NBA. I think the NBA needs it, man. We need a good shakeup. Hopefully he goes wherever he goes, Uncle Ocho. They probably gonna be picked to win it. I'm just gonna keep it real. The boy talented.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He talented. And he gonna bring some positives to whatever team he go to. Man, if he go to New York, they gonna.
But look at Miles Turner, like, bro, I came to play with you. In less than a year, you out. Milwaukee said we did everything we could. We brought in Dame for you. We messed up our stuff. We gave up what we gave up to try to get you. They screwed. You lose a guy like this, it takes years to recover. You got to get a little lucky.
Because ain't nothing like that coming through that door no time soon.
Well,
no time soon.
Collectively, it just depends on what you get back. You get a couple players who can keep you afloat, keep you at least top 6 in the East, 7 in the East, have you to where you still competing. You don't want to plummet. And now you ain't even in the play-in. You know what I mean? Right. You still want to compete.
I think the thing is, like with Cleveland, when Bron left, you look at all the first-round picks that they and it's because the thing is that you don't want him to leave for nothing. See, KD, what KD kind of crippled OKC is because when he left, they didn't get nothing. Probably had they known, maybe you trade him, but you're hoping that you can resign him. Well, LeBron leaves, and these guys like this leaves, and you don't get draft compensation. You don't get, a couple of quality players and some first-round draft picks. You doomed. You doomed.
Yeah.
Because the NBA, unlike the NFL, is a superstar-driven league. One player can really change everything.
Everything.
Yep. Absolutely.
And so you really, like, if you get them, that's why they carry so much weight. That's why they have so much clout. That's why teams give in to these guys. They talk about, Clutch got too much control. Y'all gave into that because y'all knew y'all wanted LeBron.
Right.
You know what comes along with that. You know what comes along with having a Kobe, rest his soul. You know what comes along with having a LeBron or Giannis or KD. You know what comes along with it. Don't pretend now.
Yeah.
They want to leave or something. It's time, Now all of a sudden, like, we didn't know. You knew. You knew what comes along with players like that. I can only imagine because I know how it is for a quarterback the Brady's and the top tier quarterbacks. I can only imagine what it is a superstar, because you got only 15 players. You got 53 guys. You got to mold and control and make sure everybody's on. In the NBA, that ain't it.
Got 13 guys.
Ocho, you know good and well, our best friends and all that stuff ain't getting to come anytime they want to. They ain't getting no key to no building. They can't do whatever they want to.
No.
Hey,
no.
We ain't signing your brother neither. Nan one
exactly.
We ain't signing. So if they trade Giannis, they got to trade his brother with him.
Oh, that's a package deal.
Oh yeah.
That's a combo. Burger and fries.
Yeah.
Hey, we charge you $8 whether you get the fries or not. So you might as well get it. So you get this combo. You get the burger, fries, and Coke for $8, or you don't have to take the Coke and you don't have to take the fries, but you still getting charged $8. Ain't no price. Ain't nothing off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I just look. I don't begrudge Giannis. I just think the thing is that it's easy to say those things, Joe and Ocho, when things are going good. See, now he's come to the realization, man, they can't get nobody. Ain't nobody wanting to say, you know what? Let me go to Milwaukee in free agency. Not anybody good. You got Miles Turner, because I don't know. I guess Miles felt some type of way about Indy. Reports are they didn't even give Indy a chance to match or anything.
I don't think Indy was gonna match that. They gave him a nice little bag to come over there to Milwaukee.
But let me ask you a question: if he thought Giannis was gonna leave, you think he'd have took that?
Nope, absolutely not.
I don't know. I think he probably. I think obviously he wanted to play with Giannis, but to get his money, Uncle Ocho, he probably.
Think he would have win anyway?
Yeah, to get his money.
But he could have got his money somewhere else.
I don't know. He got like 100 and something.
108.
Got like 108.
I mean, he could have got that 108 elsewhere if he knew Giannis was leaving.
I believe Indiana would have gave him something close to that. Maybe not 108, maybe 100, maybe 98.
I think with Halliburton getting hurt, they kind of derailed everything they kind of had going.
But guess what? Halliburton gonna come back. When Giannis leave, Giannis ain't coming back. And if he does, he won't be there.
Indiana can trade for him and bring it back. They can bring Buddy back to Indiana.
They might. But it's the thing is, when you in these markets, I can see if he's in New York, he was in Chicago, he was in LA. It's easier to get free agents to come to those cities than it is. You ain't getting nobody to come to Milwaukee. You're not getting LeBron. LeBron was at the apex of his powers in Cleveland, and he couldn't get anybody.
Couldn't get anybody. Yeah.
And for whatever reason, guys, I don't know why people don't want to go to Miami. KD, how many chances have KD had to go to Miami, Joe? And ain't went yet.
Yeah, he had a couple times. Man, hey, look, Pat run a tight ship over there.
I know.
You got, them dudes you talking about mega stars. They want to bring their security.
They trade. Yep.
And Pat ain't having it. He ain't having all that. Yeah, he ain't having. You want your trainer to travel with us? No, we ain't doing all that. He can meet us in the next city.
Yeah,
we ain't doing all that.
Randy travel.
Yeah,
Bron's chief of staff. You ain't. I've never seen Bron without Randy.
Right, me neither.
And they cool people to me.
Oh yeah, they good people.
It's just he got to, and the hardest thing I think, Joe, you can tell. Let me know what you think about this. Coming to the realization that I can no longer win here, no matter how great I am, I can't win a championship in Milwaukee again.
Yeah, I mean, he's won them. He won a championship.
Yep.
He won them a title. So him moving around or getting traded to another team, I don't think it's that bad, honestly. Now I know if you're a Milwaukee fan or you live in Milwaukee, you don't want him to go, but I think it's time for him to move on. And yes, I think Giannis has come to the realization that we just not that team that we used to be. We just not a dominant team anymore. No matter if he's scoring 35 a night, 16 rebounds, none of that matters. We're not getting dubs.
No.
So I think it is. I think he has realized that, which is why he has switched agents, and you can kind of see the writing on the wall.
Joe, and I think the thing is, like, when they let Holiday go, he's like, hold on, wait a minute.
Well, they let Holiday go, and they got Dame, but Holiday went to Boston and won another title. So I think, maybe Giannis felt a way about that, but I thought Dame and Giannis was going to be perfect. If it weren't for Dame getting hurt, we don't know what they could have been. We never got a chance to really see it.
It was just like, I just didn't see them being Shaq and Kobe, D Wade and Kobe.
Nah.
I didn't see that. And I think people thought that because they could be great in the pick and roll, Dame's a point, can handle the ball, can get the three off, because when they pack the lane, Dame's going to get wide open shots. But for whatever reason, it was, it seemed like they played better when the other was off the court.
Yeah. A little more free. I think if wherever Giannis goes, though, Uncle Ocho, he going to kind of have to change his game a little bit because he's so ball dominant. Mm-hmm. And like if you go on to play with another great point guard, let's say if you do go to New York, you playing with Brunson, man, you're going to have to get in where you fit in because they're not just going to give you the ball and let you bring it up every day and make every play. It's just not going to go like that.
It's going to be it's tough, man. It's tough because these small market teams, when you get a superstar, you do everything you possibly can. You cater to them. San Antonio, they say that the wives and girlfriends got to travel, and that was one of the reasons Tim Duncan didn't go to Orlando because he asked.
Yeah.
Will the wives be able to travel? They're like, nah, we don't do that here. Okay, well, I don't come here.
Right. Hey, you be doing your homework.
Know
something, don't it?
I talked, like I said, I don't really look. I know a lot of people in the league, and I talk to them, and this don't go go any further than this. I'm cool.
Think about this, Uncle Ocho. If Tim Duncan goes to Orlando, he playing with T-Mac and Grant Hill.
Changes the landscape. Changes. And because they wouldn't allow that man's wife to travel on some road trips.
Yeah.
That's all you had to do, Ocho.
Dang.
To get Tim Duncan.
That's it.
Shit, bring them crying kids too. Man, please. To get a Tim Duncan?
Yeah.
But you're talking about arguably a top 10 player all time.
All time.
And he was a top, at that point in time, he was a top 5 player in the NBA at that point in time.
Yeah.
Man, please.
Damn.
That's crazy.
But there are certain things like with certain guys, free agency, I'm sure Tom Brady had, I get a suite. Peyton, I get a suite. I want that, Ocho.
Yeah.
On the road, I don't know. Maybe I get a suite on the road.
Yeah.
Come Super Bowl time, I'm going to need X amount of tickets. I'm going to need a suite. I'm going to need access to a suite because my family can't sit outside. Okay. To get a superstar,
Yeah. Got the bargain.
Got to accommodate him.
Yes. But I guess that was a Spurs thing. I guess the Spurs still, you do the Spurs. You play for the Spurs, did you, Joe? Did you play for the Spurs?
No, I ain't played for the Spurs.
Do they still allow wives and girlfriends on the plane?
I don't know if the Spurs probably do, but I'm thinking like, man, we ain't, the teams I played here in Atlanta for 7 years. You could never bring girlfriends, wives. You could never kids. You couldn't do none of that. You couldn't do none of it. Even when I played in Phoenix, and I played on that great team. I don't never remember none of that. I don't never remember no team I played on where they was allowing you to bring your wife, your kids. I don't remember none of that. Yeah, they ain't.
Go ask the Raptors what they did when they got Kawhi.
They let him do whatever, didn't they?
For real?
He brought him a championship and got on up out of there.
Damn.
That's baller right there. Ocho. A team trade for you. You go there, you win a title, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go to LA.
I'm gone.
Get out of there.
Yeah, I don't look. Get it. They got it. Get it. Get it. I mean, that's me. I wouldn't want my wife or girlfriend in that situation. But some people want their wife or girlfriend. Now, the only wives on that plane, the owner's wife and Mike's wife. They were the only two women on that plane other than the flight attendants.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
We didn't even think about that. What? Now, when we went overseas, where did we go? We went to Berlin, and we went to Barcelona. We was allowed to bring our wives and girlfriend on the plane, so we all traveled together.
Mm-hmm.
What a time!
That's dope.
Yeah, that was good. But Giannis is gonna be on the move, and guess what?
He definitely.
As soon as the trade deadline hit, February the 5th, that's next Thursday, right? That's trade deadline next Thursday. All of a sudden, Giannis Cal gonna be much better. He say 6 to 8 weeks. I think, oh, you know what? I feel good to go.
I'm good. I feel good to go.
I feel good to go. But damn, because you got to think about Joe when they got Kareem, he left. They had some good teams.
He left Milwaukee,
but not like when they had Kareem. And so when you get a guy, you draft a guy, you get a LeBron, or you get a Giannis, or you get a Kareem in these small markets. Boy, you pray to God.
And look, they have to cater to these stars because they know at some point these stars want to go out west, play in LA, play in New York. They already know this, so they got to do whatever they can to keep them, especially these small market teams. So I think it's pretty understood. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess people said that Popovich allowed that. Some people, they want their wives. I remember when I first got to Denver, Ocho, we used to stay at home night before the game.
For real? Yeah, we weren't allowed to. No, we definitely weren't allowed to do that.
And I remember when we got Wade Phillips, we said, okay, we're going to stay at the hotel night before a game. I said, why? Why we just can't stay at home? But, guys be out.
You talking about a home game?
Yeah, night before a home game, guys. We were allowed to stay for 3 years at our own house.
Man, that's baller, bro. I can't believe at a home game y'all had to go to hotel.
In the Super Bowl, Dan he allowed wives and girlfriend to stay in the same room as the guys.
Damn.
Now when we went, the family had their own hotel.
Right.
We had our own hotel. We could go down there, but they couldn't come to our hotel. Because Mike's like, no, we're not going to have kids running on the hall. We're not going to have all this and that.
Right.
If you want to see the kids, go down there.
You make that little sacrifice for
sure.
a day or two. Yeah.
That was a good, that's how it should be. And I think families understand that. You'll understand, look, we're there to win a game. It's much more fun. I didn't lose, but I can just imagine it's probably more fun to win than it is to lose that game.
Losing.
Yeah.
Especially that one.
Man, Ocho, because it happens so quick. The gun in, man, you look up, Ocho, they done got the field taped off. I'm like, well, damn. And they ushering you out, hey. They like dap him up, and then you dapping somebody else, they pushing them off the field. Because family coming on, media coming on, cameras, everybody coming on, confetti is falling down. I'm like, well, damn. And then I remember in Baltimore, guys, that was Sunday. So that Monday, man, we pulled up. We leaving at the same time the Giants leaving. Ocho, you'd have thought they was going to a funeral. Man, they looked so dejected.
They were sad. They were sad. Huh?
I said, oh my God. I said, I sure hope I never have to feel like that. Because I can just imagine. I know how I felt when we lost in '96. Ocho, that was a divisional game. Can you imagine what?
Right.
Man, I don't know what I'd have done, Ocho.
The Super Bowl.
I don't know what I'd have done, Ocho.
And you got to go into the summer with that feeling.
Oh man. at least they don't really show divisional rounds like they show the Super Bowl. NFL Network gonna show the Super Bowl about 25 times between now and next football season. You know, Ocho? Nah, bro. Milwaukee, I'm sorry. Y'all have had two of the greatest players in NBA history. In both. I think Kareem only stayed like 6 years. 6-7 years. Giannis has stayed at least a decade.
Yeah.
Damn, he been there that long?
And brought him a championship.
Yeah.
Damn.
They got some nice pieces though. They get something in return, they can still stay in the hunt. But that boy, they're gonna be a fool wherever he goes.
Jay Crowder rips Doc Rivers, said Bucks hiring head coach started Giannis trade rumors avalanche. We started 30-13 to bring in Doc. This is what started the avalanche. Adrian Wojnarowski, the Milwaukee Bucks dismissed Adrian Griffin. Sources tell ESPN. Joe, what you think?
Yeah.
You think that's what
Well,
started?
I thought Adrian was doing a great job. I thought Adrian Griffin was doing a great job. Uncle Ocho.
30-13, and you
30-13. They had to be top 2-3 team in the East, and you fire him to bring in Doc, and everything just kind of dwindled from there. You know what I mean? Like you had a good team in place. Obviously, with Dame getting hurt, I just think it kind of lost all hope. But yeah, they got to get rid of Giannis now.
They got to.
You know, Doc got to stay there.
Damn.
Yeah. You can't. Hey, that don't happen in football.
Hell no.
Well, you got a hell of a record like that.
The Chargers fired Marty Schottenheimer after going 14-2 because him and AJ Smith.
Hell, they fired.
You remember that, Ocho?
They fired Lovie Smith after going 10-6.
And they just and they was in hell until they got Ben Johnson.
Benji, yeah.
Damn.
They should have never fired Lovie. But AJ Smith and Marty Schottenheimer, rest Marty's soul, they couldn't agree. He went 14-2 and they fired him.
But the killer part is, I don't even think Adrian Griffin gonna get another crack at it.
Probably
Woo,
won't.
it's a cold world, boy.
Probably won't. Damn. And that's the sad part about it, Joe, because he's not one of them names. Adrian Griffin, what was the guy that was at the Pelicans? I don't know if he'll get another job either.
Willie Green.
I don't know if he'll get another job either.
I played with Willie here in Atlanta. I played with him for like a year or two here in Atlanta. Yeah, he may not get another chance neither, Uncle Ocho.
Dang.